Whisker and the Mystery of the Glowing Mushrooms. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a curious kitten named Whisker. Unlike other kittens who loved to chase their tails or nap in the sun, Whisker was always asking questions. Why did the stars twinkle? How did birds fly? And most importantly, what made things glow in the dark? One evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, Whisker wandered into the forest. The trees stretched high above, their leaves rustling like whispers. As Whisker padded along the mossy path, something caught his eye, a soft greenish glow coming from beneath a fallen log. Whisker's tail twitched with excitement. What could that be, he wondered. He crept closer and found a cluster of tiny mushrooms glowing in the dark like little lanterns. He had never seen anything like it. Are they magic? Whisker thought, but he knew there had to be a scientific reason. So he decided to investigate. Whisker ran back to the village to visit Professor Owl, the wisest bird in the forest. The old owl was perched on a branch, reading a book about nature. Professor Owl, I found glowing mushrooms in the forest. Why do they shine? Whisker asked, his whiskers quivering with curiosity. Professor Owl adjusted his tiny spectacles and smiled. Ah, Whisker, you have discovered bioluminescence. Some mushrooms glow because of a special chemical reaction inside them. They produce a light called cold light. It's different from fire because it doesn't burn. Whisker's eyes widened. So they don't use fire or the moon to glow? Not at all, said Professor Owl. The mushrooms use special molecules called luciferin and luciferase. When they mix with oxygen, they create light. Some creatures like fireflies and deep-sea fish also use bioluminescence to communicate or scare away predators. Whisker purred. That's amazing. But why would mushrooms need to glow? Well, said Professor Owl, scientists believe that some glowing mushrooms attract insects. The insects help spread their spores, just like bees spread pollen from flowers. Whisker's tail flicked in excitement. So, the mushrooms glow to survive and grow? Nature is so clever. Yes, indeed, said Professor Owl, nodding. Science helps us understand the wonders of the world around us. Whisker thanked Professor Owl and raced back to the glowing mushrooms. He sat beside them, watching their soft green light and feeling amazed by what he had learned. The forest was full of mysteries, and Whisker couldn't wait to discover more. And so, under the glowing mushrooms and a sky full of twinkling stars, Whisker curled up for a nap, dreaming of his next great scientific adventure. The end. Subscribe our channel for more interesting stories.